And my audio's coming through as usual, not too loud, not too low. No, the volume bar on my streaming on the OBS system is pinging higher than usual. And like I've double checked all the settings and they're where it's supposed to be. So it's, I don't know. Okay. As long as I'm not blowing your eardrums out. It'll be good. I mean, it wouldn't hurt if it's louder. No, I can't tell when I pull it up on my phone. I'm not too worried about it. If it sounds like it's correct on your end, it should be correct on the stream. Southern elsewhere. Dark neon? Is that right? Dark neon. Yeah, this is like 3 quests. Optional step topic. Have you already spoken to Casca? To New Moon Fortress? The Dark Aeon? Okay, you might be like... ran the wrong way. I assumed Casca. That's cool. The game is not telling me where optional point is. So it's only telling me where to go for the main quest, but it's giving you a portal? Where is Big Cat? Big Kitty, where did you go? Casca!
May the moons protect you on your mission. I heard Aelia say something about meeting with the Queen of Enequina, which I take to be some sort of euphemism. As for the captain, he went to collect his special order, a case of...
Mine didn't give me a portal. You're standing next to a portal? Wonder why mine's not giving me it. Like right here? Yeah, there's nothing here for me. Maybe if I talk to the dragon again?
Cow grunty.
Abnatharn, you wanna help me get to
I need a few
there
moments to
faster?
confer with my old I've traveled from Raw Kunzari. If I didn't believe them, we get along just fine, as I'm sure you surmised by now. I've traveled from Raw
No, what about you, Sasan?
A dragon?
Huh? Huh? Mira?
I think I will leave the investigation.
Alright, well, following you. I'll just teleport to you. Oh, so it's not supposed to still be there. Okay. That I recall. That's when Saisahan and not Saisahan. That's when Abner Tharn and the Khajiit Queen or new leader showed up. So thank you for the recommendation of Shangri-La. It's like the right amount of stupid, and it's also the right amount of realistic to gaming. I feel like a lot of things are like, yeah, this is how gamers talk and act, and it's like, no, this is a lot. This is a lot closer to how gamers will tease their friends and say stupid shit. It's very well written. Sometimes games are real dumb and I don't feel like doing it the way it was designed to be played, and I'm just like, you know what if I do this and then it works and you're just like, wow, nobody thought to stop me? That's awkward. Like the gondola ride in Halo on Legendary. You can straight up fight all the Sentinels all you want, or you can stand on the back of it and they just stare at you. Probably could have picked the other way shrine. I don't know why I chose the farther of the two-way shrines. I do think it's hysterical to also see it from the perspective of the developers, and they're all just like, yo, tell me why this happened. You told me this wasn't supposed to happen for at least a decade. And I'm sitting here laughing, and I'm like, there's no way any developer designed a boss in a game to not be beaten for 10 whole years. That's so unrealistic. No developer is doing that. Also, the way that games are data mined, also it's a deep dive, so maybe the ability to data mine is not the same. So I don't actually know if I could say that that's on it.
You need to rest, old man. Don't pretend otherwise.
If you insist.
Yeah. I did like the tease at the, hey, this player knocked out this thing, which is now going to change the state of the world. Because like, there's only so few games that have actually done that in today's time. And of the ones I've played, I think I've only played one, that Destiny. And it's not necessarily handled well, but like it's still such a cool concept when I see it in anime.
I expected
because like I want to see that in my game.
Death of Latfulan. I suppose Calgranti has other ideas. We need to determine how the cultists reach the dragon's protected island.
A little, yeah.
But according to Tharn, the cult operates both here and on the island. That entrance has most likely been sealed in response to what you and she accomplished here. Tharn will be fine. The fortress is built atop the cliffside, and the river runs along its base. There must be
You gave it a shot? You liking it? Oh my god, do you see this big dragon? This dragon just landed behind us. But there's no one here. If we see swords on the dragon, we'll attempt it. It's leaving. Let's find a way inside.
We need to find another way in. Let's follow the river.
Follow the river in which direction? Downward. I don't know. That also like got me excited for MMOs again. Like I want to look at more MMOs and try them out.
You found a way inside, and without my help.
One of the ones that I thought was dead is actually got picked up by another company and is actually being released this year. Blue Protocol, if you recall.
You can make it. Keep moving.
Like Amazon was going to be in charge of handling the global release, but they ended up canning it. I want to say like a year ago, they decided to cancel it. And in the last couple months, another company has announced that they're releasing it this year. Amazon was in charge of, I guess, resources, budgeting, marketing, and I guess maybe
never
servers.
Cease to surprise me, Sai.
What now, old man?
In the past, I
Yeah.
considered you nothing more than Varen's muscle, but here you are, leading a new
And then what they were
generation of
seeing
Dragonborn.
from just
point,
the
Thorn?
isolated launch in Japan, was like,
contemplating how
this
some
isn't
people adapt
what
to
we're
change.
looking for. But I guess we didn't even know, or at least I didn't know. Maybe people who were following it more closely knew if the game went on sale to have a different publisher. But it's being released
big
with a
family,
slightly
you have
different
to
name.
know
It's
how
still
to
Blue
scrap.
Protocol, but it's like Blue Protocol something something something. So I'm kind of happy to see that. Sometime this year if we don't have a date. But and I feel like this went under the radar, or maybe we talked about it and then I forgot. Did we know that ZeniMax was working on a new game? We don't know the game. We just know that they're working on a new game
Here, we must find him.
as of like a couple years ago. For ZeniMax? Then, like the company that does Elder Scrolls right now.
Calgonti.
Hey, it's more of these crystals.
The portal just closed. Tharn, can you open it?
Perhaps, but not by myself. Champion, let's talk.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. But I think the information we have so far right now is that it is an MMO.
But I doubt we could have survived an encounter.
We know
with
nothing else.
Calgonti.
We don't know.
He looked even more powerful than when
it's-
we saw him at Jode's core. This array of stones
We don't know.
forms
No,
the portal's
not that we know
focal
of.
point. That's Aeon Stone.
The rumor was
mined
we
from
thought
sites throughout southern elsewhere. I did a little research.
Star Wars
after
Eclipse,
receiving
I think, is
Sai's
the
report.
is the one
we
that
need
you're
to
thinking
energize the
of. We saw like
stones to
a
activate the portal to
cinematic
Dragonhold.
for it. I want to say 3 years ago. I think that one got quietly canceled.
Aeon Stone has no
I'll have to double check.
intrinsic power.
But that one
It amplifies
ended up
whatever energy
not
it absorbs.
being an
That's
MMO.
the
It was
key
going to
to
be
activating
just a
the
single player RPG.
If you step close to the stones, I'll siphon a bit of your vitality into
Which is still
them, as I
exciting.
said.
But yeah, no, I feel like technology
That
has
should allow me to
changed
open the portal to
a good bit. There's a lot of
This
not a
is
lot of MMOs on the market,
harder
but
than I
like
thought.
if done well with the right
It's
funding
open.
and the right direction, I think
I'll
a
wait to
new
the
Star Wars
island.
MMO could do
Sai,
really
go.
well.
Prepare
I think
the
there's a
dragon
lot of
guard.
potential there.
Go. You can barely stand, old man.
Don't argue with me.
I also believe this dragon we're
Calgonti's
fighting is
plans
the
near
first
completion,
dragon,
and it will take all of
the
us
one
to
that
stop him.
we got kicked out of the
Go.
moon.
Damn
No,
you,
the
Thorn.
the one from earlier that we
I'll
weren't
leave.
sure was dead or
I remember when
was stuck in
spells
another
such as
dimension.
this took barely any effort. We're going to the ancient seat of Calgrontide's power to face a dragon that not only possesses the might of Jode's core, but the amplifying abilities of the Aeon Stone. Your concern is touching, but I prefer...
Beautiful.
It appears that the portal deposited us inside an ancient structure. I assume we're somewhere beneath the island of Dragonhold. That's an approximate translation of the Ta'agra text, from the secret histories of the Moonsingers. Some sort of powerful magic isolates this island. An aegis. Everything I learned about Calgrontiid came from a few oblique references in the Khajiit myths. Let's see if we can find anything to add to our knowledge An aegis is a defensive spell. While the magic used in the Matrix surrounding Dragonhold is unknown to me, it bears some resemblance to spells I've cast in the past. That supposition was simply an educated guess.
He's gonna beat us up with a shovel. Get out of here. Why is there a guildmate?
I don't like the
What
way
quest
this
did you
island
pick
is
up that you have a
shaken.
random guildmate following you? No, you have a random mage right here. This dude right here. Oh. Why is there not just one Abner Tharn for the instant? Oh my god, that's fucking hysterical. Yeah, usually we just see one of them. Or like it hides like the other person's whatever. But this time it's like you have yours and he has his, except his looks like random fuck generic mage. Wearing low level gear. Okay. Let's do it. We done. Here's the hallway. Mill at the end of the room. Forget these nerds. We beat up dragons. They can't stop. Oh, but you haven't beat me. Also, most realistic thing and thing that I thought more people would be doing in VR MMOs, the fact that the friend strapped themselves to the horse mech with the rope that broke off so that he couldn't get flung off. Like, the game just said to hold on. It didn't say you have to hold on a certain way. Yeah. But that also, to me, that's also how it would break the game. The game is telling me I can't put clothes on. I can't equip the clothes on. It doesn't say I can't put the clothes on. Like, I'm surprised he hasn't tried to just, like, worm his way into clothes to see what happens. Like, if it just evaporates, or if the clothes is on, but provides no bonuses. Yeah, he threw on a hat that was like a whole ass cloth over his whole body, so he looked like a ghost from Pac-Man. It was stupid. It says to talk to Abner Tharn, but it's not giving me a hitbox. Yeah, like he's standing right here, but he's stuck. Oh, there we go. He finally put the weapon away so that I can interact with him.
Obviously of Khajiit origin. Oh, I can think of any number of reasons for a culture to declare a myth or legend forbidden. Indeed, anything that hints at changing the status quo poses a danger to those in charge. The figures at the bottom. Those must represent the New Moon cultists. I came across another one of the secret Moonsinger myths during my research. According to the legend, this new moon presages a time of darkness and the birth of a new supreme being. Calgrontiid seeks to make the prophecy come true. Ah, the confidence of youth.
I wonder if this is leading up to the creation of the dragon that causes problems in Skyrim. Yeah. I wonder if this is the birth of Yeah. I played a little bit of OG Oblivion. Was doing the Murder Guild stuff for a bit.
A dragon, but it's not
It's
Calgronti.
it's pretty silly. Yeah, just because like the graphics are old from my perspective, because I have never played it when it first came out.
A throne in the sky? Forget the source of the island's defenses. We need to destroy these
But
ritual sites.
I think I've played enough of it that I'm just gonna worry about playing remaster now. And then if I want to go back to the original style, I'll go back. But like, I explored a dungeon, I did some quests, none of the main quests, outside of the beginning of the game. I'm like, okay, I have an idea. Go play the better looking one. See what bugs I can get. Well, that's unfortunate for them, they just got Thanos snapped? Alright, well, here's a shield for you. I'm gonna go get the attention.
Hey, stick with me. Maybe I should have joined
These
your boy
Jade
Dominator.
Vegets are actually kind of cool. Can I have one as a companion? Gargoyle. Why is it gargoyle? Yeah. We're just too good now. I'll disrupt the ritual.
Interesting. Let me try something.
None of them dropped anything. You're just... You can do it, Guild Mage. We believe in you.
Power coursing through the stones. It could move a mountain.
All right, Abner Tharn, step back from the stones that can move mountains. I trust you. I don't trust you that much. Yes, do your roar. Look at me, and I'm gonna freeze you. Now you take more damage. Alright, your turn. Your mage can blow up this crystal. I wonder if there's such thing as a vampiric dragon in their universe. A dragon that feeds on other vampires. I mean, other dragons. I guess all the dragons feed on other dragons. Or have the ability to feed on other dragons.
I'll deal with this creature. So much power.
Darn. Did... Bro, did you take a stone when I told you not to take a stone?
That drove it off. Now, to find the source.
Through the door too.
So much for feeling like my old self again. The injured dragon. There's nothing more dangerous, but also totally predictable. Your observational skills never cease to amaze me. I'm not sure we stopped the ritual in time. The humans and Khajiit could, but not Nafala.
Dark Aeon, find the Aegis, and then the door's back. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Why? What's the... Oh, this is different.
More cultists. Where do the dragons find these demented Khajiit?
I wonder the same thing. Where do the dragons find these Khajiits? I'll give you the skooma. Count me in, dragon. Is my guess. I don't know. It's probably being mean to the Khajiit. I'm sorry, the game is the one that keeps forcing a story in front of me that, hey, the Khajiit is having a problem? Is it moon sugar related?
Don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Ooh. Yeah, I really like those chips.
Dagger them!
Like the... Supposed to talk to Abner Tharn, but I don't... His waypoint is supposed to be... Probably. If we run farther, will he run to... Can't go... Oh, he finally popped up. When I ran all the way to the door. Lets me talk to him over here.
This tapestry continues the legend of the
Even though he's
Dark
talking
Aeon.
about...
I suppose it would be more accurate
The
to
conversation
call
he's
it
having sounds like he should be
prophecy.
giving it to us next to that photo.
Because the cultists don't believe what we see here happened in the past. I think the land at the bottom represents this island, Dragonhold. See that's the Dark Aeon. The new moon, the new god that Calgrontide plans to ascend to. But all that energy, that must be the source of Dragonhold's defenses. We need to hurry and find the wounded dragon. We kill it.
Did he pop up for you? Even when you ran up to me at the top of the stairs? And your quest still says to talk to him? He must be in some trouble because one of the cats just went into the ground. talked about the tapestry. Weird. But at least that worked.
Up there! That's Calgronti.
I know these words. You cannot stop. You will suffer for this indignity, mortal. And I shall become the Torchbearers. You will not destroy the Aegis.
Is that the last of them? Oh, thank feck.
Did we kill the astronaut too fast? Bro, do you wanna come down here?
I didn't kill that. Get back, you fetcher!
I destroyed the Aegis. Now we need to get out.
Animals are so heavy. I need there to be a service, like anytime you kill a dragon, like a dude rolls up in a car, it's just like, do you need help carrying this back to your house? Yes, please. Here's 50 gold. Thank you for bringing all the loot back to my house in Windhelm.
I may have dealt with the island's defenses, but whatever Calgronti is doing is getting stronger.
Probably modded in. Be hysterical.
Dragon's bones were up in the sky. These ruins won't stand much more of this. We need to get out of here. A dead end.
I've never
There's no
played
choice.
Twilight Princess.
I'll open a portal to the mainland. Hurry! It will take the last of my remaining strength to hold this open. Find Chimera and Sai-Saman. Prepare the Dragon Guard to attack. I'll be ready when you return.
I've also never played Skyward Sword. And I had no plans to until they made the remake for the Switch. For the remaster. Because I was not going to play a Legend of Zelda game with Wiimote controls. Absolutely not.
Over here. I told you I sensed Tarn's magic.
Then where is it? The sacred sons of Yokuda. Up in the sky.
There's a sky in the island. There's an island in the sky.
How did the Dragon's Island get into the sky? And where is Tarn? The prophecy of the Dark Aeon and the new moon. Then we must return to the Dragon Guard Sanctum and rally our forces. I do not want to imagine Tarn alone on that island.
You won't hold me forever.
What do you say we try some of the local fare? I'm famished.
No, Halar's chamber is the dragon. So back in the Tide home.
Island is floating, Dragon. I saw it with my... Dragon has no sense of propriety. Flying off without so much as a by your leave. And we'll find that way. Somehow. For now, rest. Prepare yourself. I refuse to be stymied by a hovering landmass. I considered that option. But without a mage of Abner Tharn's abilities and experience, we have no way to activate the Aeon Stone. As far as I know, this is the first time the Dragon Guard has faced this particular obstacle. There must be a way to reach Dragonhold.
Moons, guide me. What am I to do? No answers appear before my eyes, my friend. The path I walked through the Shadow Dance Temple attuned me to the moons, and to the memories of my ancestor Anek. I do not think so. Watch over me while I try to access Anequina's memories. Anequina, Reveal your memories to me. The answer you seek resides in the cavern of the moon's sacred light.
That was... I don't know what that...
That was
Queen Chimera, are you
intense.
all right?
I am as surprised as you are, my friend. But the message I received was clear. No, not this time. Ghost Cat? Like the spirits that accompanied us through the Shadow Dance Temple? Then I believe you, my friend. Stay a moment, Sai-Sahan. You can meet our friend at Moonlit Cove.
I don't have that way shrine, do you? Oh no, you're at the way shrine that I don't have. I just saw you teleport. I think that's the closest one. A little odd, but other than elsewhere.
Yuli!
Good. You found the place. Let's talk.
Why would we not find the place? We've
Queen
been
Chimera
here.
recalled one last thing before I left her side. A door. An ancient door. Hidden behind a waterfall.
Do you see this item on the bench that you can pick up? Yeah. Did that start a quest? Museum beast. Oh boy, we found one of I don't know how many.
I'd say placing an ancient corridor and its matching door behind a waterfall counts as hidden. Not so fast, my eager associate. See that tablet on the wall? It appears that parts of it are missing. Not with that aura of magic that surrounds it.
Where the missing pieces are still here in this dell? Go kitty spawn. Show me the way. I take the shortcut because the game's telling me. Does that count for you?
Coming. Knew you were all coming.
Try breaking free.
Behind.
Your goal is near.
Ooh, that was a bit of a warm-up.
That count for you? Go ahead. Why does every enemy down here have a fucking snare?
Beck, I hope you're watching.
Who do you all think you are?
Quick now.
All three?
Gonna leave me behind?
Were you successful, my friend? I fear without the restored tablet, we won't open this door. The fragments fit together? The Nequina, Flinthild, Numerian. Those names. From the legends Abner goes on and on about. The Khajiit hero, Kunzari. Khajiit and their riddles. But when I said Kunzari's name, the aura disappeared. Try the door now. Could this really be the tomb of Kunzari? Sarcophagus. And a ghostly cat. You see it too, my friend?
Zar was thinking. Firefly will never dis... Zar thought we would meet much sooner, dearest friend. Do not make Zar blush, dear friend. Apologies. It was much more grand when Zar's tales were widely told. Oh no, dear friend. Zar's tales have all been told. You do not expect Zar to draw you a map, do you? The brave and beautiful Khajiit Queen. A rib, a femur, but a claw is least cumbersome. Take Zar's claw to the Nequina of this age. She can use it to get your Krajun to Dragonhold. Now, accept this final gift. A quick path back to your Krajun. That is where this story truly begins.
All this way for the remains of a legend? Into the bay. Really? I think the Ghost Cat did that on purpose. Bring the claw to Queen Chimera while I rally the Dragon Guard.
I hope that contentious old mage is all right. Tell me, my friend, truly Five Claw? Bright moons? His claw? And this will help us reach Dragonhold and put an... It is a claw. That is definite. The Joan Light path? Not yet.
If this Calgrontide actually exists, how can either the Shields or the Dragon God hope to stand against it?
Just trust us, Father. I swear we won't let you down.
General Renmus and the Shields will protect Sencha. If we can't assault Dragonhold, as Queen Chimera solved our transportation issue. Despite our past differences, the General did come through when we needed him. General Renmus wishes us success in our mission, but he won't leave Sencha undefended.
Five Claw, I think I know what to do with Kunzari's claw. Five Claw, I think I understand. That is the part I have not fully worked out yet. But in Anequina's memories, I saw a place between places, full of moonlight and stars. No, Five Claw. Without Tarn to guide me, I do not want to risk all of our eggs in this particular basket. You are Five Claw. Dragon Guard, defend Senchal until you hear from us. Five Claw, Sai, with me. Enter the portal. You are the Kunzari?
Welcome, dear friends, to the Joan Light Path, where heroes such as we can climb the liminal forces that bind each here to every there.
Don't look down.
Oh,
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Such a wonder.
Mind the gaps between the stars, dear friends. Zar will feel terrible if it falls.
This place, it goes on forever. So many islands, but no way to reach them.
The end is near, dear friends. You can almost smell Calgronti's stench from here. This is the spot where the liminal of here touches the liminal of there. Yes, Zar breaks his own rules. It is his nature, yes? Through this portal awaits the end of a tale that started long ago. Moons guide you, dear friends. My dear friend, we have walked the Joan Light path together. Zar can go anywhere, yes. You? No, not so much. Or your soul will be torn asunder. Only as your...
What began in Anequina ends in the sky over Palatine. I have a guess. Nafalar tells us that there are focal points, Aeon stones placed at key locations around the island. If Abnar Tharn was with us, he would have a magical solution.
Mask Bearer, don the mask of Alkash and fill it with the energy of the creatures of Dark Aeon. It will protect you and the others from my fire.
I think it just auto put on. And I turned into the Green Ranger because it changed my costume. It wants you to kill the ads. It's giving us a buff that's stacking for every enemy we kill within an X amount of time. So they actually gave us a reason to hit every ad that pops up instead of just running to the main objective.
Attempt to stop my ascension!
No, these enemies are not giving us. So I think it's just the green one. Oh, that's... almost ran right off the map. That gave us one. That's on us for 5 minutes.
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
There! Another focal point!
Never. Okay.
If Tarn still lives, he could have taken refuge inside.
They're coming for us.
Power has ceased. I will destroy whoever dares interfere with my ascension!
That was the last of the focal points. Now, to deal with Calgrontid.
As you say, Queen Chimera.
Late again. How typical. I had a feeling that you were behind the disruption of the other. Ever the voice of support and tact. To safely absorb all that energy, if Calgrontid tries to ascend without the focal points, he could unleash all that pent-up energy. You worry more than a Norse nursemaid. I ran, dodged falling bricks and leapt. I did what any proper battle mage would do. I hid. Of course he did.
Are you up to this, old man?
Don't concern yourself about me. Just remember, Calgrontid is perched atop a gigantic shard of Aeon Stone that pulses with enough power to destroy the continent. Concentrate on the task at hand.
Your time worked so hard to survive. Why?
That door. Calgrontid is through there.
I'll cast spheres of protection upon the grapple points when Calgrontid prepares the tower.
One last day before my ascension. Fire!
think we have to be in this bubble. We're gonna charge up with Dragon Power and use that.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Your power that goes on to you. Looks like you look up at him. Throw it at him. Laser beam him from your chest. Oh, that's a raid boss. Let me just laser beam it by charging it up on a dragon that's not in the room. Drop 5 gold. I actually have dragon drops.
Killed Calgronted.
The island. It's shaking apart. What's happening?
The energy in the Aeon Stone. We need to contain it before it explodes. Even in death, that damned dragon haunts me. No, my friend. This task requires a dragon and a battle mage. And we have accomplished amazing things. But this isn't something you can help me with. I prepared for a moment such as this. I insist that you trust me. This one last time.
I will do what I can, mage.
Get them out of here, Camila. I know you can do it.
But I don't want him to die.
Thorn will do what he always does. Save Captain. Get out of here. Epilogue, can you fly us off the island?
I must aid the wizard, or the explosion will destroy everything.
Moons take your time. Suppose I have to try. Give me strength. There. Hurry, my friends, into the portal.
What if we just don't go? I don't understand why they're always like, you can't die here. It's like, guys, I have soul gems. I'll be fine. I got like 90 of these bitches.
Tarn was a better teacher than I gave him credit for. I know, Five Claw. I know. Sai went back to the Dragon Guard Sanctum to check on the others. As for Nafalar, I do not know. He was on Dragonhold helping Tarn. We can only hope. My words, they are not enough, yes? All of this makes one think about the past. I lost my family, hope. No matter what we faced, no matter the danger, you never gave up.
Did we miss a scene? Was something supposed to play in between using the portal and having that conversation? I don't know, it was weird. Like, were we supposed to see like the island explode or disappear or something? No. And she's talking as if she saw what happened. Like, I didn't see what happened. You wanna fill me in?
Ah, the Dragon Guard's finest. Good to see you up and walking about. We did it, my friend. And Tamriel owes you a great debt. Whatever it is, we'll be ready for it. For now, though, I owe you a debt as well. We did it, my friend. We reformed the Dragon Guard. He returned shortly after we did, but he's been acting strangely. He won't talk to me. Upstairs in his chamber. Talk to Nafalar. Zaji's words, not mine.
Yeah.
Oh, you accomplished amazing things in your time with us.
Okay. Yeah, that works. No, we can do more ESL. Okie doke. Bye.
Next time there's a dragon, Zaji does not want to be left behind.
I don't recall you jumping forward to challenge Lat-Fulan.
Now, Elia. The captain always maintains a tactical distance.
Tactical distance. Right. Zaji is nothing if not prudent. This This one is sorry he missed all the action on the smuggling, the piracy, the drinking. Zaji always wanted to be a hero. Zaji still thinks a celebration is in order. There are still dragons to deal with. And
This Dragon Guard, it's good, but the work, the mission, for as long as they'll have me.
When we saw the island begin to break apart, it was all I could do to stop Zaji and Casca from leaping into the pounce and sailing off to fish you out of the sea. The thought... You know, I've been thinking, maybe I'm not actually cut out for the Dragon Guard. I did? I mean, I did, didn't I? You know, I really do like being a part of all this. No, that was just a slight moment of doubt.